what does it take to become a foreign model in Korea? Hey guys, welcome back to the Sizzle. I'm John.
And I'm Jade.
And Happy New Year, guys. And I hope you guys had a great holiday season. We surely did. We went to warm areas, both of us.
Yeah, we were definitely not cold. This very, very snowy
Yes,
Christmas.
it was very
snowing all over the United States and in Korea too.
Yeah, it would drop down below freezing in Korea.
Yeah, it was like when I came back, it was snow everywhere and it was like windy. I was like, oh my gosh.
Yeah, it was definitely like a good break in between the cold weather season. So we're glad to be back, and congratulations to the December giveaway winners. I hope, make sure you guys watch our shopping vlog for that. Jade did a great job in picking out a lot of the gifts. So for those of you guys who won, thank Jade for that. Since it's the new year, we're gonna talk about how to better yourself and beautify yourself, make yourself feel better, and we're talking about K-beauty today.
So, like the big part of K-beauty is like having fresh, clean, great skin and looking like you just walked out of the dermatologist, but also looking like well put together. It's all about like order and things like that. So we're going to talk about a little bit of those things as well.
So make sure you guys stay to the end of the video. We're going to give out some giveaway details for this month. Jade's going to introduce some K-beauty products that we're going to give out. So make sure you guys stay tuned to the end of the video. But for this video, we're going to talk about, since Jade is actual model, if you guys didn't know, if you guys haven't seen our other videos, we're going to talk about what does it take to become a foreign model in Korea. So how do you become a model? Like, what did you do to prepare to before you came here?
Okay, so for me, I was in Korea before when I started becoming a model here. I was scouted at a party actually. I was like it was like an event. It was a Adidas event.
Ooh.
And my friend had found out about it on Instagram, so we went. And then a designer came up to me and was like, "Oh, can you be a model for me?" And I was like, "I'm not a model."
Oh, so you didn't have any experience?
No, but he really wanted to work with me. So I was like, "This is kind of weird," but I did it and I really liked it. And so then I kept doing it. But if you want to become a model and you don't have any experience here, I would recommend first getting headshot photos. So basic photos that you need to make a portfolio. Portfolio is all of your pictures, like your best pictures. So if you find any photographer in your town or maybe a friend that you know, just take some basic pictures, posing, full body, your face, smiling, things like that. Then you can send that to different agencies and then contact them and then see if they want to work with you.
You can just send your portfolio to any agency here?
Yeah, most of them you can find on Instagram if you look up 외국인 agency or just foreigner agency or foreign models in Korea. Like you can find a lot of them.
Oh wow! So I guess the first part is to prepare your portfolio and get all the paperwork stuff ready. How about measurements? Did you have to do that?
I'm also horrible at that. Like every time they ask for measurements, I'm using ones from like 4 years ago. But you can get your measurements by using just tape. So you just do like your basic, how tall are you, like your length of your arms, like your bust, your waist, and your hip, and then that will be good enough.
Oh wow! So pretty simple. You guys can do it yourself, right?
Yes, I've tried. It's a little hard, but if you have a friend, it's much easier.
So what are some Korean terms or lingo? Do you need to know any Korean before you start as a modeling?
Yes, please learn a little basic thing. When one of my first jobs I did modeling, I did a runway show. And I remember panicking because I had no idea what was going on. And for the casting, I remember this, I was so like panicked because I was like, I don't know any Korean. I knew basic words. And he had the designer was said, hey, everyone, we're going to take pictures in 5 minutes. Listen for your name. I'm going to call you.
Oh, okay.
And then all I heard was Sajin. And then I had a panic. I was like, what does Sajin mean? What does this mean? What does this mean? And then I went to the other model. I was like, what does this mean? He's like, picture? And he's like, you don't know
Oh,
picture?
were they all Korean or were you?
Yeah, I was one of the, I think there was 2 foreign models. Actually, one of the models was Hyunmin, the famous one. Yeah, he was there. But he doesn't know English, so I was very stuck.
Oh, make sure you guys check out that video too. Jade kind of goes into like, you know, your relationship with other models, but make sure you guys check that one out. So when you're coming or trying to become a model in Korea, did you have any expectations or what was it like reality-wise that kind of hit you? Like, hey, this isn't what I expected or this is better than I expected. Was there anything like that?
I think one of the things was when I went into one of my first modeling agencies here, they called me and they're like, can you come in to do like an intro video at our studio?
Like you have to speak?
Yeah, just be like, oh, hi, my name's Jade, and then like they film like your whole body. So then I was like, okay, I can come do that. But when I went in there, I remember the whole wall was a bunch of models, but they all had the same face. And I was like, I don't look like that. But I also was like, if you don't look like that, will you get jobs? So then, like, I kept thinking about that. And then I look at my friends, and like some friends have a specific look that they're looking for. Like, you're very tall, very skinny, and they have like really long hair, like usually like blue eyes and things like that. But but they also compete with each other. So it's like you have the perfect look, but there's also 60 other girls that look just like you. Right. So it's like you get a job, but then you're also competing for the job. So it's like even when you have the look that they're looking for, it's going to be hard to find jobs if you don't have a really good agent or you don't have good management. So you have to think about that, like, how can you support yourself? Like, are you really like established in the industry? Like, you have to put yourself out there, like networking and making sure that you have the ability to do that.
So you have to do a lot of stuff yourself.
You have to be very independent in Korea. I feel like in other countries, usually when you sign to an agency, it's very
like they have someone to help you do.
They have someone who's like, okay, you're doing this job, and you can have some jobs like some agencies like that here. They're called exclusive contract agencies, but they usually work with models who are already signed abroad. So like they'll be like working for some big agency in LA, but they're like, oh, I want to come to Korea for 3 months, and then like, oh, when you come, these are all the things you're gonna do. So it's kind of like, okay, you already have a really established home career, and then you're just coming here for a little while and going somewhere else. But if you want to live here and be a model, then you'd have to kind of do independent work and then really find a good agency, and like that takes time because sometimes agencies are not what they say they are, and you can get in a lot of trouble. So you have to really be careful.
I have a question, like in terms of the type of jobs that you get or roles that you get casted for. You know, Korea is starting to open up to foreigners, and I had this kind of experience working at an entertainment company here. Is they did not know where to put me because they did not have any foreigners before me working at the company. So for modeling, do they have like a certain type of job for you, or they kind of just don't know what to do with you, and that's kind of like makes you kind of pursue or having to do a lot of things yourself to organize, you know, the jobs?
Before, it was very much like that. Like maybe 5-10 years ago, it was really hard for a foreigner model to get work. Usually they would only do like underwear modeling or like very specific things. Like they were like, okay, this is what we need foreigners for, because they were not marketing to foreigners, they were marketing to
Koreans, yeah.
So it's like, okay, what are Korean models not going to do? They're not going to do the swimsuit modeling, so we're going to have the foreigners do it. But now, since there's so many more global companies in Korea, a lot of online shopping malls where they're trying to get everyone to buy, not just Koreans, they hire foreigner models for that. So say I'm selling leather jackets. I don't want to just sell to Koreans. I want to sell globally. So I want to get some Korean models, some foreign models. I want a mix of everyone when I take the pictures, so that when they look on my website, they say, "Oh, this person is maybe in like New York." They don't know like this is actually a Korean brand. So like because of that, it's really opened up doors. And like Samsung is, of course, you know, like a global company, so they want to have different faces in their commercials so that they can use them here and also abroad. So like because of that, the kind of scope of models that they're looking for in Korea is very diversified.
How about like, I think one of the important things are body shape. So when you came into this, well, you obviously have a, you know, runway model probably aesthetic look, right? but you probably didn't know that, right? Since you
yeah, I kind of felt like I was just normal, but I'm also very tall. So
yes,
like,
she is.
I was like kind of naturally slim. So when I did the runway, I was like, okay, like I was kind of already in that groove. But if you are kind of on the plus side, it's kind of hard to get jobs, I think, because
I think it's getting popular nowadays.
It's right? More and more popular,
it's
but
pretty good.
Really recently, like this year or last year. So like, I see a lot of the more plus size modeling now, and like them doing more like everything like fashion wise. But before that, it was kind of like you kind of have these older Koreans. Like I actually had one of my dongsangs, like my younger friends. One of them wanted to be a model, and she got really discouraged because she went to do her portfolio photos, and he was like, "You need to lose so much weight. You are so big."
The body image thing.
But she's so small, so I was like, "What are you using?" So I was really like, I am, I think, your size, but I get jobs fine. And she's like, "Yeah," but he was like, "I need to be very, very skinny." And I was like, "You don't need to be." But I feel like sometimes people have that old mindset.
I see. So basically, the people who want to be models now have a lot easier than when you
than
first
before,
came.
like 1000%. I think that's why it's kind of getting more popular. And actually, the government is making a Halu visa where people who are interested in Korea can come. So they kind of have that visa, and then you can kind of get interest in modeling if you want to. So it's kind of different. Korea is really appealing to the foreigners these days.
Yeah. That's lucky for people who want to do it right now, or thinking about coming to Korea doing like entertainment. So, you know, since you're like kind of fashion related modeling, how about makeup? Is that a big thing? Like, do you know a lot about that through your jobs?
If you are not a Korean color, you need to know how to do your own makeup here. Because these days it's gotten a little bit better with the makeup artists, but I've had a lot of my friends who are even like a shade or two darker who like complain like, "Why do I look like a ghost? I'm so light," or like it's like they don't match your skin tone because they don't have the products here. So it's like they end up doing their own makeup in the bathroom. So you have to know how to do at least your basic, you know, foundation, concealer.
So you have to do that yourself. Like there's
sometimes.
No one. Okay.
Like you can keep their makeup, but you look a little crazy. So it's kind of you're like in the corner, like fixing it a little bit. Like I always look like this.
So this month we're gonna be giving away a K-Beauty package for you guys, and it's free. Make sure you guys become a member, you know, like and subscribe the videos, and also follow us on social media in order to I guess sign up for the giveaway. What does a typical beauty package come with? Like what are you expecting?
Okay, you have to have at least the first couple of steps in the K-Beauty, you know, the 10-step routine that everyone talks about. These days it's kind of gotten simple, like more simplified, but before it was very, very big. But now it's basic, you know, like cleanser, or maybe a little toner, or a little lotion, or sunscreen, like basic things that everyone wears every day.
So make sure you guys follow us on Instagram, and we'll get more details on how you guys can enter for the giveaway. So that's it for this video, and I hope you guys got some tips from Jade. If you guys have more questions about how to become an entertainer or model in Korea, let us know down in the comments below, and we'll see you guys in the next video.
Annyeong.